Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. How are you for today? I hope you are fine. And I hope all of you can join my presentation for today. So, what are we going to study for today? We are going to study about TOEFL preparation that is in the part of the structure. Oh, what part? That is the prepositional phrases. Ini termasuk bagian dari subject and verb agreement. Nah, what is the goal? We are going to study about part of a sentence. Jadi mengetahui yang mana yang subject, yang mana yang verb. The second one, we also are going to study about how to identify prepositional phrase. So what are we going to learn? Identify your prepositional phrase. Lalu perhatikan apakah verbnya agree with the subject after prepositional phrase, and of course do the exercise. So let's start. Mari kita mulai dari examples of simple sentence. Take a look here. The boys walk to school. The boy walks to school. Why or what makes the difference? Perhatikan subjeknya the boys pada kalimat pertama, the boy pada kalimat kedua. The boys itu berbentuk plural. That's why we need walk. Sedangkan the boy itu berbentuk singular. That's why we need walks. Jadi ada dua pola di sini dengan menggunakan simple present tense, ya. Dan subjeknya should confirm the verb, or the verb should confirm the subject. Now let's see here. Perhatikan the error that you have had here. The key to the doors are in the drawer. The keys to the door is in the drawer. Kenapa salah? Which one? Why? What should to do? So let's see here. The key itu adalah subjeknya, sedangkan to the doors bukan subjeknya. That's why the key needs is, ya, memerlukan is. The key is in the drawer. Sedangkan if you choose the second sentence, the keys itu berbentuk plural. That's why we need are in the drawer. Terkadang kita terkecoh dengan kata to the doors, dengan to the door, ya. To the doors sepertinya itu adalah plural, jadi harus memakai are. Tetapi to the doors di sini bukanlah subjek. Subjeknya adalah the key. Sampai di sini jelas, ya? Okay, now let's see the pattern. Subject verb agreement with prepositional phrases. Jadi rumusnya atau patternnya subject diselingi dengan prepositional phrase, lalu ada verb. Jadi when a prepositional phrase comes between the subject and the verb, be sure that the verb agrees with the subject. Perhatikan contoh. Subjeknya adalah the climbers, bukan on the surface or of the mountain. Jadi kedua-dua dari bagian ini adalah prepositional phrase. That's why we need appropriate verb, yaitu need, ya. Jadi kata need di sini bukan needs, menyesuaikan dengan subjek yaitu the climbers. The climbers plural, maka kita pakai need. Terkadang kita terkecoh dengan kata the mountain itu singular. Tetapi ingat, sekali lagi, kita harus bisa menentukan. We have to be able to find out which one is the subject and which one is the verb. Okay? Can you follow me? Now let's move to the next exercise. Perhatikan kalimat yang pertama dan yang kedua. The tenants in the apartment next to mine is giving a party this evening. The president, surrounded by Secret Service agents, is trying to make his way to the podium. So perhatikan bagaimana ini, yang mana yang subjek, yang mana yang kata kerja, yang mana yang prepositional phrase. Silakan difikirkan pelan-pelan. Okay, so this is the answer. So for the first sentence, kita memiliki dua prepositional phrases. In the apartment dengan next to mine. Dengan demikian, subjeknya adalah the tenants, Lalu kata kerjanya is giving, ya. Lah, ini subjeknya plural, lalu kata kerjanya is. Betul atau salah? Is it correct or incorrect? Iya, ini incorrect ya. It should be the tenant is giving atau the tenants are giving. Lalu di kalimat yang kedua, kita memiliki satu prepositional phrase that is by Secret Service agents, ya. Maka subjeknya confirms the verb, ya. So the president singular is trying juga singular. Oh, by the way, we have to the podium as prepositional phrase juga ya, tapi tidak mempengaruhi karena TOEFL exercise biasanya is very tricky in relationship between the subject and the verb. Okay, so let's see the TOEFL exercise here. Can you see why we have to choose answer C? Perhatikan, kalau kita memilih answer A clear night, maka kita akan memiliki dua kata kerja, dua subjek. Why is it? Because we have the unaided I dengan a clear night, itu adalah dua subjek, ya. Sedangkan kalau kita memilih it is a clear night, maka kita akan memiliki dua kalimat, sehingga belum tepat. Why we don't choose D when a clear night? Karena apabila kita memiliki adverbial clause, maka itu harusnya memiliki bentuk yang sempurna. That's why we need C as the answer. I think that's it for today. Thank you for watching and see you again another time. Bye.